Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Friend Chad Pearson, and welcome to my channel. It's Friend Chad Blue. Welcome, new subscribers. I need to tell you guys something. This, my friend, we are living in the greatest time of deception that the world will ever witness. And we are on the brink of the Antichrist. There is something being played out in front of us where you think men are polar opposites, yet they're the same. Some say it's two wings of the same bird. This is what was posted yesterday by Donald Trump. There is no need for Joe Biden to continue receiving access to classified information. Therefore, we are immediately revoking Joe Biden's security clearances and stopping his daily intelligence briefings. He set this precedent in 2021 when he instructed the intelligence community to stop the 45th president of the United States, which is Donald J. Trump, from accessing details of national security, a courtesy provided to former presidents. The Hur report revealed that Biden suffers from poor memory and even in his prime could not be trusted with sensitive information. I will always protect our national security. Joe, you're fired. Make America great again. We have two prominent men in American history, and the back and forth still hasn't ended. Why? Because they have to play this thing out, and they have to be creative in letting you know that revoking a former president allegedly means the demise, the destruction, the no longer of America. I will show you in this decode. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. But they speak in symbols, symbolism. God gave me the gift, the 5 C's, clues, codes, colors, the confidence chamber conclusion. I will break this thing down to you so you can understand exactly what Trump is saying. First, let's look at the numbers. 674 likes, 193 Ks. If you take 674 divided by a calendar year of 365, you get 185. The 185th day of the year is July 4th, my friend. America became into existence July 4th, 1776. So when you hear about the revoking of a president, again, that means the demise and the non-existence of America in the future. And I will show you. The 193 divided by Barack Obama, who many believe he is the AC, divide that by 44, you get 44%. Barack Obama was the 44th president. Now let's continue. Here's your calculator right there. 674 divided by 365 gives you 1.84. Carry the 6 and make it a 5, 185. The 185th day of the year, July 4th, my friend. They speak in code allegedly. America is done. They're closing us out, and they got to tell us through symbols. It's deep. Now watch this. Trump revokes Biden's security clearance. Joe, you're fired. We'll get back to that. Where have you heard that Joe, you're fired from? Where'd that phrase come from? You know, it's interesting how things go, especially when you see them all center stage. Jill, believe it or not, has on, in the purple family, the coat, and he has the purple tie. Phoenician talk. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Well, back in the day, there was a program called The Apprentice, Donald Trump Apprentice. You probably remember that. Big show back in the day. That's where the famous line came from, "You're fired." This was Donald Trump. People trying to go to the next level in business. And he would have his magic all over the world. And if you didn't cut the mustard, he said, "You're fired." Remember that back in the day? The Apprentice. Okay, well, let's look at it. The Apprentice came out, the first episode was January 8th, 2004. Take January 8th, 2025, 21 years ago, right? 21 years ago, versus 11/20, which is Joe Biden's last birthday, 11/20/2024. You get that 50. And what is that 50? Well, America has 50 states in it. You're fired, America. Joe, before he left, he signed 50 laws. Did he not? And one of the laws was to make the bald eagle our national bird. And remember the man on December 4th, the CEO of the United Healthcare, who got taken out by Luigi, December 4th, remember, United Healthcare? He was 50 years old. I've showed you guys the 50 many times. 50 pounds, they said, that Puff Daddy lost 50 pounds. All these 50s is symbolic to me. So yeah, January 8th, anniversary of Apprentice, you're fired, versus Joe's last birthday. He was talking to him, you're fired, right? Why does it come out to 50? And let's go further. America was founded July 4th, 1776. Take July 4th, 2024, America's last birthday, versus yesterday when he told Joe Biden he was fired. What's the difference? 7/4, July 4th. Can I make it any plainer, people? Is he not speaking in code? What do you think? You're fired, America. You're done. There's Trump's birthday, Mr. Apprentice, June 14th. Take June 14th, 2025, his next birthday, versus the day he told Joe he was fired, 2/7/2025. What's the difference? 47. Isn't Trump the 47th president? He's brand new. We're going into the golden age. America's fired. It's deep, ain't it? It's deep. All from a conversation. God's given me this gift, and he wants me to show you how they speak. Look, Biden was sworn into office January 5th, 1973, by Secretary of the Senate, Francis R. Velio. That's when he first became a senator. So the first time he ever got information from the government was January 5th. That was his first day as a politician officially, right? Got sworn in. January 5th. You take January 5th, 2025, anniversary of Joe becoming part of the politics, what, 50 something years later? Versus what? Yesterday saying you're fired? Why do you get 4 weeks and 5 days? Wasn't Trump the 45th president? From the old to the new, ain't that deep? Then look at this. Biden became the 47th vice president. Shut your mouth, Pearson. Biden became the 47th vice president, like Trump is the 47th president. You fired this guy, he got the same number you got? I told y'all they twins. He became that on January 20th of 2009. Watch this. If you take January 20th, 2025, the anniversary of him going in to be vice president, the anniversary, versus yesterday saying you're fired, what's the difference? 2 weeks and 4 days. What is 2/4? In Roman numerals, the 24th letter of the alphabet is X. And Trump's main guy, arguably, is Mr. X, Elon Musk. Think about it. And look at this here. If you take 2/7/2025 yesterday versus what? 47, we just said Joe Biden was the 47th VP and Trump was the 47th president. So 47 literally versus yesterday, your fired day. Why is the difference Barack Obama's birthday? August 4th, 8/4. And look at this here. The first inauguration, that of George Washington, took place on April 30th. April 30th, 1789. This is going to blow your mind, people. You're going to be disturbed by this, so I'm warning you. April 30th is one of those pivotal dates on our 365-day calendar. If you forget it, you'll never understand what I'm doing. April 30th is when the first inauguration was done for the first president. Take April 30th, 2024, the last anniversary of the first inauguration, versus yesterday saying you're fired. Drop the mic. 9/11. If this doesn't prove to you that they're speaking in code, that America is on its last days, they're trying to finish her off, that bird that flew way high is being devoured. We had a plane last week fly from Kansas City to Washington, and it got hit by a Black Hawk helicopter. The name of the plane was what? American Eagle. 9/11. 4:30, our first inauguration, versus yesterday, you're fired. 9/11. Warning, America. Then let me show you this. Obama roasted Donald Trump. Look at the date. April 30th, 2011. I'm going to put this video in the description because I did this. Oh my God. Donald J. Trump, Barack Hussein Obama, Biblical Mystery of Babylon, 222. This is one of the best videos I ever did connecting these dots. So again, you have April 30th, the first inauguration. You see it comes out to 9/11 in relation to today, yesterday. And now you have Barack Obama historically roast Donald J. Trump. It was at a correspondence dinner. It was April 30th, 2011. Watch parts of this.
Say what you will about Mr. Trump. He certainly would bring some change to the White House. All kidding aside, obviously we all know about your credentials and breadth of experience. For example, no, seriously, just recently in an episode of Celebrity Apprentice at the steakhouse, the men's cooking team did not impress the judges from Omaha Steaks. And there was a lot of blame to go around, but you, Mr. Trump, recognized that the real problem was a lack of leadership. And so ultimately you didn't blame Little John or Meatloaf. You fired Gary Busey. And these are the kind of decisions that would keep me up at night.
I tell you, they playing us. Now check this out. Let's look at April 30th. That day. They had fun, but they playing us big time, allegedly. Check it out. Look at this, people. This is the day of the correspondence dinner. April 30th of 2011, correspondence dinner. This is when Barack Obama roasted Donald Trump, the day he decided allegedly to run for president, versus Trump's birthday that year, 6/14/2011. The difference is 45 days. You heard me right. The correspondence dinner where Trump was roasted by Barack Obama 4/30/2011 versus Trump's birthday that year, 6/14/2011, is 45 days. So this is what I'm checking. So 45 days before Trump's birthday, he roasted him. Come on, man. What are the odds? Come on, y'all. They playing us. They're the same. They're the same. And in my humble opinion, all three of them are working together. America's on our last leg. That's all I'm saying. They're one.
If you think Tesla changed the world,
commercial, pay the bills. Here we go. They're one. They're at the Jimmy Carter dinner acting like one, and the numbers suggest that they're one. Because at the Correspondents' Dinner, it was 45 days from the day that he roasted Trump to Trump's birthday is exactly 45 days, and Trump became the 45th president. And watch this here. Trump, the White House, comes out to what? 88. What's Trump's text number? 88022. Then, 4/30/2011, Correspondents' Dinner versus Barack Obama's birthday, August 4th, 2011, the same year, comes out to 97 days. What is 97? The 97th day of the year is April 7th. What's April 7th? That's 47. That's deep, Pearson, yeah, because he's the 47th president, right? That was for the future. The Correspondents' Dinner, literally, 4/30/2011. 2011 now, versus Barack Obama's birthday that year, August 4th, 2011, comes out to 97 days. And what is 97 days? Trump to be the next president. April 7th. Isn't that something? It already predicted the 45th, now it's predicting the 47th. Do you see the connection? Then look at this here. 4/30/2024, anniversary of Correspondents' Dinner, versus 7/13, the day that Trump got hit in the head, 7/13 in Pennsylvania. The difference is 2/16. What is 2/16? Guess what? 2/16 is the 216th day of the year is August 4th is the 216th day of the year. Okay? So again, Correspondents' Dinner versus 7/13 when Trump got hit in the head. That day, August 4th is the difference. And who was born August 4th? Barack Obama. I'll segue to this and come back. And if you take it again like this, 4/30/2025, this year, anniversary of the Correspondents' Dinner, versus the anniversary that Trump got hit in the head in Butler, Pennsylvania, 7/13/2025, you still get 2/16, Barack Obama. You see how they all connected? Then look at this. August 30th, 2024, anniversary Correspondents' Dinner versus 11/5, Election Day. Election Day. What's the difference? 189 days. What's 189? The 189th day of the year is July 8th. July 8th is the 189th day of the year. July 8th. What's July 8th? That's 7/8. Well, who's 78 years old? Trump. They're all. It's deep. Let's put in the word apprentice, see what we get. We'll end it in a few seconds here. What a world, people. Apprentice. APPRENTICE, right? Apprentice. If I come up with something, I'll put it in the description. Let's go forward. Apprentice. Donald J. Trump. Donald Trump. There you go. 322. Wow. People, the numbers speak for themselves. And again, when they talk, they cleverly talk in code. It's my job to break it down. And you can see what they're doing. 674 likes. I've done this before. It's nothing new. 674. 674 divided by a calendar year gives you 185, rounded up. The 185th day of the year is July 4th. America the Beautiful. This is it, people. They're going to blend us with the New World Order. You want to help the channel, you can. Pray. Help me keep going. Click on my portrait here. I believe I have. Then go to more. I have Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, and PayPal. I appreciate all the love offers, all the help I can get. I also have a P.O. box. I have a beautiful poetry book on Amazon Books. Amazon Books, Protect the Gift. Buy a poetry book for you and your loved ones. Again, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, and PayPal. Ain't it deep? Ain't it deep what they doing? You're fired, Joe. They speaking in code. Isn't that something? It's deep. They're going to keep on till they get their goal. But I'm so glad I know Jesus. He said, well, I go to prepare a place for you, not made by hand. A new heaven and new earth. They're setting up their kingdom, people, believe it or not. The New World Order, Golden Age, whatever you want to call it. That's what they're doing. You focus on Jesus. He's the way, the truth, and the life. If you don't know him, it's time. John 3:16, John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whomsoever believe in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Somebody say hallelujah.